So this idea came when we were doing a book read of Dæmonologie in form of a dialogue in 3 books. So during that read, we were going back and forth between the 2 characters, Philomathus and Epistemon. And we were like, no one was getting confused per se, but I think I wanted to see the characters fleshed out a little more. I wanted to kind of see them, you know, I noted, I wanted to see them in their, in whatever form that they were brought to us by this person who did the work, who shall remain nameless right now. But for the most part, I want to see Epistemon in full character, and I want to see Philomathus in full character. So one time during a podcast, actually, where I was, you know, casting out to my fellow readers of this book read, I was in the middle of just kind of voicing it, because again, I was trying to decide, okay, who are these characters? What is their persona? And then it hit me. I'm like, this has to be acted out. It, you know, and coming from like a background of doing theater work, local theater work and church work, you know, in plays and pageants, as they were sometimes called, Christmas pageants, things like that. I was like, okay, let's do this as a actual full-on, in this regard, an audiobook dramatization. So that idea came to me. And then once I did that, I realized that it just worked. And then it got even deeper for me. I put on the costume, if you want to put it that way. And then I started thinking about like my grandmamas, you know, Granny and my Nana, and them being like the women that they were. And a lot of their personality comes out in this dramatization, this audiobook dramatization. For instance, of course, Twini is the voodoo grandma. You know, she's the Sibyl, who is the VooDoo Sibyl, you know, and she is more like my mama's mama, my maternal grandmama. And of course, the VooDoo Sibyl is my dad's mama, my grandma on my daddy's side, my paternal grandma. So once I started doing that and just acting it out, it just took its own form. And then back then I was like, wouldn't it be nice if they, you know, I just did the pictures. We didn't even have AI back then, of course, when I first started this dramatization with the audiobook for the work. And we didn't have AI. And then all of a sudden we get AI. I go to 363 Empire, shout out to Brother Rich, of course, for we're not affiliated, of course. I've never met him. I've never even spoken to him. But in my mind, we're conscious, you know, kinfolk, so of the community. So I went to the AI workshop for the master and masteress who would want to be involved with it. And I got my creative director involved as well. And the rest is history, as they say. So it was Brother Rich, Radiohead Rich, and Sylvan, and also Red Pill of the Red and Blue Pill twins, the Red Pillar and the Blue Pillar. So I went to that, and you know, I was able to partake in that, and the rest was just what we have today. Working on some AI things, and I'm hooked on AI. I am, along with my creative director. Now, get this, my creative director did not want to do this at first. My creative director he's just strictly old school artist, you know, everything's by hand, beautiful work. But watching and partaking in the AI Masters workshop changed him completely. And I hear him talking about Dream Engine and Mid Journey. I'm like, oh my goodness, he's converted. So this is what we're working on. We're working on a few things, and I'm just really, really happy to be bringing this out to everyone. It's time. It's time.
I really want you to speak on this thing right here, Shah. What is it all about once they become the devil's servant?
Check us out, HPMaven Studios AI. We're doing big things over there, doing great things. We're excited about it, actually, doing some great things. Hopefully everyone will be able to partake in it And thank you for all who have supported for so long, all those who are new, and who is, just want to come by and just see what we're doing. We'd like to have you.